Take two. Okay, welcome back everyone to another news time. I am your host, Nordic97 here. Today, we have a big news time. Apologies for not posting one yesterday. Again, very busy day. I mentioned that in the last video. First off, but we are going to combine yesterday's, with news times with today's news times. So, if you like the news times, you're going to enjoy that. First off, I do want to mention, I need to remember to mention the timestamps. I keep forgetting them. There are timestamps in the link in the description below to see every single signing. So if you just want to skip over the introduction here, you can, even though I'm going to start right now. So yeah, there's timestamps regarding everything. There's going to be some things where it's like New York Rangers news, Ottawa Senators news, all that good stuff. But for individual things, I will have like Kristen Jaros re-signing and all that good stuff. So let's get into it. Anyway, speaking of Chris Jaros, he re-signed a one-year contract with the Ottawa Senators, a two-way deal, $750,000. Now, if this goes well, I think that Kristen Jaros will likely may make the NHL. It depends on how Brandstrom, Gudbranson, all those guys do for the Ottawa Senators. I think that, with Jaros, he's one of those guys where it's like, okay, so maybe if he makes it, he's probably going to be a third pairing guy. If he doesn't make it, we'll see what happens. But I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure. But I think a Jaros signing was good for Ottawa. Another good defenseman locked up for them. Here's some New York Rangers news. Two pieces of news here. Brendan Lemieux and the New York Rangers, this happened yesterday, by the way, exchanged arbitration numbers. The team is at a two-year $950K to $1.075 million, and the player is at $2 million. Now, it'll likely be a 1.3 contract at the most. I don't see the Rangers offering Brendan Lemieux a lot. It can be possible, but I don't see it happening exactly. So you look at this. I think that this is a good contract. If they're going to offer him a 2-year, $1.3 million contract, it's more money. Everyone wins. I'm not sure. Speaking of which, here's another good thing. I got this right, actually. Ryan Strome re-signs with the New York Rangers for a 2-year, $4.5 million contract. Great signing, Ryan Strome. If he can play well Panarin again, this is going to be good for him. Strome really proved me wrong a lot. He came from Edmonton. I had low hope for him, but he played pretty. Because Edmonton in 2019 was abysmal. But yeah, I think the Ryan Strome trade was a good deal for the Rangers, and I think this is another good signing. So there you go. Ryan Pulock has re-signed with the New York Islanders for a 2-year, $5 million contract. He avoids salary arbitration. Now, first off, this is a great signing. It's a great signing. It's a great sign for New York and a great defenseman, best D-man for the Islanders right now. The problem is, Barzal is still out there. And the Islanders, I don't know if they'll have enough cap. I don't know if Barzal will take a $6 million deal. And I think that's how much the Islanders have right now, I think. I'm not exactly sure though. So, if they're gonna trade someone out, it's probably gonna be someone like Johnny Boychuk with a high contract. So they can lock him up for maybe $8 million, because I think Barzal definitely deserves that. But if they can get that contract out, Johnny Boychuk is definitely the first one to go. So, I would expect that. The Wild have extended their ECHL affiliation with the Allen Americans to the 2020-21 season, which is season 3 of them being with the Minnesota Wild. Great deal. I love the Allen Americans. I hope they can do well in the ECHL. I hope to see them play sometime. Man, I need to go to an ECHL Reading Royals game. That would be awesome, by the way. So we're gonna see what happens there. I like the Wild. Let's see how they can do in their third season. The Pittsburgh Penguins have promoted their director of scouting. Sorry if I'm talking about fast here. I do want to get this done because I do have to make another episode of the franchise mode, which, by the way, we'll talk about in a second here. The Penguins have promoted director of scouting Patrick Alvin to assistant GM. I think Alvin will be a good guy to draft prospects with, especially since he's the director of scouting. Help him out Jim Rutherford with drafting. And he's heading into a time where Pittsburgh's in an uncertain point. This is probably going to be the last good year we're going to see at Pittsburgh, and then we're going to see their guys start declining. That's all I'm going to say. Nyquist, we have some news regarding the Columbus Blue Jackets here. Gustav Nyquist will miss the start of the season for the Blue Jackets. Now, Vladislav Gavrikov is also re-signed with the team for a 3-year, $2 million. First off, the Nyquist situation. Nyquist, good top 6 guy. It's going to be hard to lose him. We're going to see what happens there. Vladislav Gavrikov, the re-signing there, that's a great signing defensive-wise. Gavrikov was a great defenseman, pretty underrated this season for the Columbus Blue Jackets. I've even seen him play, too, which is amazing. So, We'll see how Gavrikov does with his 3-year deal. It's a great contract. Dustin Tokarski sounds Buffalo. He's a goaltender, by the way. This confuses me. A 2-year, $725,000 contract. Okay. Is this guy going to be a backup role, or is this guy going to be a third goaltender role? That's my question. I don't know how Cart Hunt's going to play for Buffalo. It's really confusing because Buffalo has really not had that good starting guy for a long time, and Dustin Tokarski is not the exact guy that you want to go out for. But I think that, he's a good third goaltender, a guy to go into for emergencies. I have not checked out statistics for him yet. My voice is dying. William Laegeason has re-signed with the Edmonton Oilers for a 2-year, $725,000 contract. Good signing, helps out the Edmonton Oilers quite a bit there. Good guy to call up when you're ready for him. Here's some news regarding the Winnipeg Jets. Marco Dono signs with Winnipeg for a 1-year, 2-way contract worth $700,000. Good signing. Good guy in your AHL team. Mark Scheifele, 100%. Now, he was injured in the 2020 playing rounds against the Calgary Flames. Solid guy. He can help out the team pretty well. So it's good that he's 100% with the team. He's going to help him out. And that's something that they missed when they were losing to Calgary. You can have blame them for that. They lost line A too. You could blame that for the reason why, and I honestly wouldn't disagree. NHL21. We're talking about him again. This probably won't be the last time we're going to talk about him because we're going to talk about him next week, maybe twice. We have a patch update regarding NHL21. There's new graphics and there's alternates added. Now, in between games, I've seen at the end of the games and at the end of intermissions, they will show highlights where it would say what the score is, or it would just say resume game. In regular NHL games, it now shows graphics. It will show replays of the highlights until you press resume of the game. I tried it. And then at the end of the game, it'll show the 3 stars of the game in a very cool cinematic. So if you want to go check that out, just try going to the Play Now game. You'll see it added in. The Senators, their whole team is revamped in NHL 21. They got their new logo. They got their new alternates and all their new home and away jerseys added in. Vegas got their alternates as well. I don't think Dallas did. I checked. It doesn't look like it. So, I guess that kind of sucks. But, as Dallas Stars friend. And here's a little bit of a minus thing with EA. I found a glitch. I found a glitch in NHL 21. So I was recording episode 1 of the Montreal Canadiens franchise mode today. Again, that's tomorrow. And I found a glitch. So if there's a player injured, okay, so if a player injures in your franchise mode, and you go to replace him manually, and you try to replace him with a scratched player, it will freeze your screen. I'm not sure if it's happened to anyone else yet, but it's happened to me. So, And someone did comment on the tweet that I posted out. It said NHL 20 is doing that as well. So it's a glitch through 2 NHL games. I'm like, what? It's confusing. And again, the glitch with my players just leaving. I don't know what the heck happened with that. I emailed EA about it. They haven't emailed me back yet. They probably won't, but And also the servers are down, by the way, for people who are playing NHL. It's also down in Madden too, which is kind of odd. I don't know what's going on with the sports world today. I think it's the same thing with what happened on election day. I think that played a role in it. PS4 parties were like messed up. I don't know if that was just me and my friends, but the PS4 parties were just messed up. And it doesn't surprise me. It was on election day, so I wonder if the election plays a role in it. They might be shutting down the systems just to count ballots. I don't freaking know. Anyways, that's it for this. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to like, hit the subscribe button. If you enjoyed, make sure to like. And yeah, I said that twice because I'm starting to lose my mind. I kind of lost my voice. My voice is kind of shot here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to record episode 2 before I go to my dad's. But yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video.